Now, moreover, the police have received 179 complaints regarding violation of election laws and said they have arrested 93 individuals in relation to this matter. Furthermore, the Election Secretariat have received a total of 892 complaints up to now in regard of election law violations. The Sri Lanka Human Rights Commission has received 8 complaints in relation to the general election. Its Legal Secretary Nimal Puncheva said that they have commenced special investigations into all complaints. He said that the Election Commission had discussed certain complaints with the Human Rights Commission and arrived at a solution. Let's now take a look at some of the views expressed by political party leaders in the run-up to the general elections.
Fishermen are facing many concerns, especially with regard to the decrease in the price of their catches owing to the ban imposed by the EU. We are holding talks in order to lift this ban by the end of this year so that the price of fish may increase. Sri Lanka will be benefited by this. So will the UNP. Give us your vote and we can lift this ban, and when the price of fish increases, then we can construct a harbour in Katalura. They are trying to sell all our state resources to not only private investors but also to the foreign investors. Mothers and fathers, if this situation takes place, then our whole country will be destroyed. We should not allow this to happen. You must be prepared for this. Join the side of the Sri Lanka Freedom Party and make us victorious so that we can create an honest and strong parliament. It is only if our treasuries are full that we can say that we will give you this and that, but our treasury is empty. The income that we earn is not even enough to pay back the interest in installments. Importing goods to Sri Lanka takes twice the income that we gain from exporting goods. Isn't that the situation? That is why we need an economic policy to resolve this crisis. We are not suggesting an economic policy of taking from the rich and giving to the poor. That is wrong. We need to instead improve our economy and distribute the benefits to the people.
Let's take a look at more views expressed on the political stage.
Look at how bribes are taken in main cities. A situation is created where an average person cannot continue his business. The underworld takes bribes. If you do not give them the money, then your lives are at stake. This is the so-called good governance. Isn't the well-guarded reputation of Prasanna Rannatunga now destroyed? You must know that if you sleep with dogs, you will wake up with fleas. All I request is that you please cast your vote on people who deserve it. The fascist approach is now coming forward. That is why we must be prepared to defeat and destroy the forces of fascism and move forward on the path of democracy. There are boys and girls who have passed their exams and are now waiting to be employed. What employment do they have? They do not have employment. The women stay at home, while the boys go to Colombo to mix concrete. There is no future for these children. Good governance should be implemented by people and officers who are capable of doing so, not to cunning individuals. Good governance must be brought about by people who have the qualities of the Mahatma and who can implement it. They should be educated. They should be unbiased, not to those people whose legs start to shiver when they see Rajapaksa.
On to one of our headline-making news. The owner of a shop in Vartal has been brutally murdered by an unidentified group. Now, he said that the body of the victim had been severely mutilated. The police state that the murder took place this morning when the victim was returning from home from the mosque with his son. The victim was a 54-year-old individual. The body of disease is currently lying at the Ragama hospital.
ජනපාර රැකලා ඉඳන් තමයි ගහලා තියෙන්නේ. ගෙනියත් අපි පොඩ්ඩක් පණ තිබ්බා. ස්පිරිතාලෙටම ගෙනියද්දිම ගෙනිල්ල ડોක්ටර් වාර දෙන්නෙම මැරලා
The train which derailed from its tracks in close proximity to the Wattawala train station along the up-country railway line has been restored. Now, Railway Superintendent of Operations L.A.R. Ratnayaka says that the operation along the railway line was restored this morning.
The derailment took place near the Wattawala train station at around 3:45 this morning. Our correspondent said that owing to this derailment, the train plying from Badula to Colombo stopped at the Watawala train station. Another derailment which took place at the Watagora railway station yesterday caused a delay in train travel along the same line.
The Think campaign organised by Newsfirst, and Shakti as well as the cafe is launched in order to motivate voters to exercise their franchise to elect suitable persons for the upcoming general elections. Now today is the 5th day and the initiative is jointly organised by Shakti and Newsfirst.
The Think campaign began from the town of Kolana in the Ratnapura district today. It was with much enthusiasm that the general public participated in this campaign in order to exercise their franchise and elect corrupt-free and law-abiding individuals to Parliament. Members of the Newsfirst, Sirsa and Shakti teams, along with staff from CAFE, engaged in educating the public on how to elect the right individuals to Parliament by distributing handbills at the Kolana market this morning. The Think campaign is set to reach Suryakanda this evening. Meanwhile, another group from the Think campaign who set off from Jaffna reached Kandy this morning. The group enlighten the people on using their vote to elect clean and suitable people to Parliament. The second group will reach Gampola this evening.
A very good afternoon to you. Day 5 of our Think campaign commenced here at the Kandy town. Now Think campaign is aimed at electing clean representatives to Parliament come the 17th of August. Now we made the public aware of the importance of electing clean representatives to Parliament come the 17th of August, and we have pasted stickers and put up banners, and we have signed the banner which reads, "I am a clean voter, are you?" in the Kandy town, and the people of the Kandy town have rendered their fullest support towards this endeavour. Now Newsfirst, Sirsa, Shakti and Cafe are the organisers of this Think campaign. Now we will be heading towards Gampola town later in the day, and I will bring you the very latest from the Gampola town. Signing off for now for the Newsfirst team, this is Florin Rajendran reporting from Kandy.
And that's a look at your lunchtime news for today, but make sure you can log into our website www.Newsfirst.lk to know more of the very latest. I'm Katerina Chan for News First.